Hey, old pal Greg here. Um, I did some changes to Sagittarius and I just wanted to show you in case you were interested. So, a couple of cool things. So, first of all, um, I deployed it on the internet. So, you don't have to install it anymore. You can just go to sagittarius.greg.technology and it's just a website. You just go there. So, I think that will make it a lot simpler. Now, you do need an API key from OpenAI if you want to use ChatGPT 4, from Gemini, or from Google if you want to use Gemini. Um, I can't help you with that, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully you can find a key. But finding a key should be simpler than running this locally. So, anyway, I hope that's useful. So, I mean, what's cool about that, right, is that even as I'm doing the demo, like it's just a website. So I'm just going to use the website to show you the new other features that I put in. So obviously, right, because it's a new website and you have your own API key, you'll have to kind of like just paste your key here. So I just pasted my key. It's always going to show up like like a password. That's just the way it is. Um, Now, the other thing that I want to show you is um, so one change is like not subtle at all, and hopefully it's cool, is that you can now pick the language um, that it that your dictation is in so that it detects and also that it speaks back to you. So you'll also get to see that I'm such an incredible multilingual person. I'm going to speak English and then I'm going to speak French, and it should talk to me in both languages. And then I'll tell you what is the third big thing that I did. So yeah, let's just do a regular English dictation and I'll switch to French. So yeah. Hey GPT, can you hear me?
I can't hear you, but I can help you with any text-based questions you have.
Okay, and hopefully you can still hear me. And I'm going to switch to French and let's try this. Hello, est-ce que tu m'entends?
Oui, je peux répondre à vos questions. Que puis-je faire pour vous aujourd'hui?
Okay, so that was hopefully super cool. Not just that I speak French. Okay, here's the one part that's really cool. Now, it's kind of experimental and it's actually kind of even making it a little bit worse, but a lot better. So, what is going on? So, I've enabled streaming output, what it is in 2 seconds. If you use like ChatGPT or Gemini or any of those LLMs, when you talk to them, you kind of see them, it looks like they're typing, right? Like when they're answering your questions, it goes like bloop, 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 and all the words are appearing. Um, so when you're using their APIs, right, when you use OpenAI or Gemini's API, if you just kind of use like, I don't know, like the regular one, or like if you just kind of use it in a simple way, I'd say, you kind of just give it text like, what is the capital of France? And then you wait, and then it returns back Paris, right? And it's great. Um, but if you're asking it a question and it has a bunch of words to tell you, like maybe you asked it, which is a question that I've used in my tests, like explain quantum physics to me as if I was a 5 year old, it will do that. But if you just say that to it, if you call the API and you're like, quantum physics, 5 year old, let's go. And then you have to kind of wait for a bit of a long time because it's going to come up with kind of the whole answer, which is pretty long, pretty good answer. And then when it's done, then it's going to send it all back, right? So that's like the normal world. However, if you put in streaming, like while doing this API request, you can be like, you can send me stuff back, OpenAI and Gemini, like you can just send it back word by word, approximately. I'll figure it out. So now I'm doing that. I've enabled streaming output. Now, the big, really good thing is that it's much faster. So if before you had to wait for the whole answer to be back, now kind of as it's coming back, you're hearing it. What's not good about that is that the speech, like the robotic voice, uh, I'm kind of misusing it a little bit, right? Because instead of giving it a full sentence, I'm kind of giving it like just kind of small words, and you can really hear that, right? It's very it's kind of, it feels more kind of staccato, and then like the intonations are kind of a little bit weird because instead of making beautiful sentences, it's making beautiful. You know, it's kind of like also adding that bit of craziness into it. But hopefully that's still cool and useful because it's a bit faster. And I do believe that these voice interactions, like the Holy Grail, is really uh, fastness, quickness, speed. Um, I think to make it really compelling and useful as a tool, we want those things to be really kind of like as natural as we can in terms of like this back and forth, right? That we speak, the robot speaks, we speak again, etc. So hopefully this is useful. Hopefully this is cool. You'll try it out. Otherwise, you know, you'll just have this demo to see what it looks like. But I think it's cool. Okay, goodbye.